Hello, hello. We are back with more Elden Ring DLC. Alrighty. I think we're just gonna get started. Probably not gonna go as long as yesterday. But anyways. Let's go, shall we? Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. In the last one, we went on quite the adventure. Ended up going a lot longer than we expected. We started off in the Telu's Ruined Forge. And then we moved our way over to here, the Viaduct Minor Tower. Started exploring around this region. We pretty much explored all of this stuff. The part that, except for right here, which is where I'm going to go right now, the part that got unexpectedly long is apparently there's a secret cave system under this entire, like, green area. Um, and we kind of got sucked into exploring under there because there weren't, as you can see, there's no graces or anything. So I think I explored it all because we like went in, explored all around, found a whole bunch of secrets and stuff, and eventually we looped around and came out right here at this grace next to the cross. And there's this enemy that we need to kill right here, but he's pretty much right next to the grace. So we'll do that in a moment. First, I wanted to just check and see if there was anything behind this tower on this side over here. And then after that, we will get back onto the main path. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to get carried away on an exploration thing today. Because I did not expect to get sucked into an underground tunnel system with no checkpoints anywhere. There's red bears around here. Could be like a red bear boss or something. We are only one fragment away from another blessing. There's a secret back here, isn't there? So if we find, I guess the golden hippo bosses seem to drop them. Oh, is this? We've been here. That's interesting. So last time while we were exploring the underground caves, we found something that looked like mysterious, like rocks that didn't really fit in. Right there as an illusory wall. And down there was a cookbook for an item. It's interesting that you can get in there from here. I don't think I want to go down there again, though. Yeah, there's giant scorpions and stuff in there. I don't think there's any reason for me to go down there again. I kind of like, I saw these rocks that maybe you could land on right here, but I don't see where that would take you. I guess this is kind of on the map. So you could guess that there might be something over here. Question now becomes, can I get back up this? The answer might actually be no, so I probably had to teleport back. I could, like, try and go around this rock. I'm just gonna teleport. That's interesting. I mean, it kind of, while I was down there, I was like, maybe it looks like you could get up there, but I wasn't really sure where we were. And there was definitely no way from inside to get up there. So, we kind of just went straight along the left wall, so this time we'll stick more to the right. Try not to get attacked by that bear, just because there's no real reason to fight it. I wonder why they chose, like, because this entire area that we're in, the edges are kind of, it's like manufactured ground, right? I wonder why they chose to make it like that. There's probably a lore reason, but I don't think we've really discovered it. Maybe if we make some more progress in this area, we'll figure it out. An item back here. It's like they're trying to tell us to keep going. But maybe that was the only reward. Yeah, it kind of seems like that was it. Alright, well... like, this area kind of seems a little bit bigger, right? You, like, come in... I guess we had to, like, go up the elevator here, and then maybe it came around here. I don't remember exactly, but... it almost seems like there should be something else in here for you to get. Maybe I'll go back inside real quick. There was kind of like a pretty long spiral staircase. Yeah, I think it's all just the stuff down below. It's right here, we're just straight at the elevator. So anyways, let's go fight this dude at the cross here, and then we'll probably continue along the aqueduct and see where that takes us. This guy, I assume he's like a horned warrior, but he looks a lot like a Crucible Knight. Maybe he is a Crucible Knight. Hello, sir. Okay, there's a stake here, which is kind of interesting because we're right next to a Grace, but I guess it'd be annoying if you didn't find the Grace and you just fought this guy. Yeah, he's definitely a Crucible Knight. First Hammer Crucible Knight, though. We're just kind of softening him up a little bit with the magic, but if he's not going to fight back... oh, that's interesting. Just got to time your dodges a little bit. Oh, that's bad. It's not really like a horse. What is that? Okay, that hurts a lot. I didn't think that move would have a second explosion. What the heck is that? Oh, he has the Miranda flower thing. Although it apparently follows me, which seems annoying. He's hanging out next to the cliff. I don't want to mess with the cliff. I can't believe 2 of those missed. I guess I'll just finish you. Devonia's Hammer and Crucible Hammer Helm. Great hammer wielded by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights. Weapon forged of primordial gold, marked by its reddish hue and inhabited by ancient holiness. A torrent of life is engraved upon the striking face. Using the power of the Crucible Vortex, violently spin the hammer and then slam the ground, causing a shockwave. This skill could be charged to increase the power. Okay, so that's what he did against us. And then Helm worn by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights, holds the power of the Crucible of Life, the primordial form of the Erdtree, strengthens aspects of the Crucible incantations. It is said Devonia quested in search of the Crucible's origin and departed from the lands of the Erdtree alone. That would explain why we haven't seen any other Crucible Knights. So we could get rid of that. And then I guess we're going to start traveling across this aqueduct here. So we saw two new crucible spells there, right? We saw the Miranda flower one, and we saw the like weird horse thing, but I don't know, like it was like a horse except it had hands. It was kind of weird looking. Anyways, I think we got everything in this area because we ran around behind him as well. So, oh, another Inferno Golem. Oh joy. He appears to be aggroed as well. Does that reach here? I can't tell if this pillar is protecting me or it just doesn't go quite that far. So he is aggroed on me, definitely. I guess we gotta go down this way. They're kind of making me rush. I don't like having to rush, but I guess we could always come back. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this. Okay, he is hittable. Oh, jeez. Just lost so much health. Wow! Okay, that's bad. I don't know how we didn't get hit by that. That was pretty lucky. Oh, he did the ground punch. So we can summon. I just don't really see the need to summon for these guys, because my summon's just gonna die pretty much for free. But we gotta be careful. We're kind of near an edge here. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. The jumping was all weird. Because I ran out of stamina. I need to get my stamina back. Wow, he landed right on top of me. Oh, man. We got a problem now. I gotta get close to him again. Okay, there's the second stagger. Yeah, let's get some stamina back. Oh, I didn't see him winding up that one. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Oh, again, I couldn't see the other leg. That's bad. Man, I'm just burning through flasks. Okay, there's one. That's interesting. I haven't really tried the heavy on horseback with this sword. It's a stab instead of like the normal drag on the ground. I need my stamina back pretty bad. Okay, there's two. it's gotta be close. Okay, there we go. Alright, Crimson Sapping cracked tier. Grants attacks HP restoring effect in the mix. Pools deeply can be mixed. Temporarily restore HP upon landing attacks. So it's kind of like Melania's thing, and we have like a talisman that does on consecutive attacks you restore some HP. But that one has never been particularly good. Right now, obviously, I use the healing over time thing, so you could kind of equate that to this, except it would have to be better than that, right? Like, I would have to be able to get more health faster while hitting an enemy, because otherwise it would never be worth it, right? So we might have to test that out. Because if it's not quite a bit stronger than just the healing over time, because it's not like you can hit a boss constantly, right? Like, you can't just sit there and keep hitting the boss. Because he'll hit you, he does more damage than you, and he'll stagger you, and then you have to stop hitting because you're staggered or knocked over or something. Like, it's just definitely not feasible to just sit there and keep hitting up the boss. This seems like it might be a secret path over here, huh? More underground caves? A lot of owls in here, huh? These might drop that spirit calculus stuff. This seems like a room that should have something, right? Dropped a slumbering egg. What am I missing here? Maybe I kill all the owls? As weird as it sounds, yeah, they do drop the spirit calculus. The owls aren't running away. I don't think they've really done a puzzle like that before, where you gotta kill all of... Except like the turtles for the wise beast puzzle, but then you knew you were doing a puzzle. Right now, I'm not even sure if I'm doing a puzzle or not. Didn't do anything. Think I got all the owls? I mean, you could go crazy and be like, oh, you gotta kill them in the specific order. Maybe we could just gotta kill all the animals. If this works, that would be crazy. But I don't think it's gonna do anything. Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a far-fetched idea. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. It seems like there should be something illusory around here. But it wasn't any of the walls, and it doesn't appear to be this floor in the middle. So maybe this is just literally a place where animals gather. Like, do these... I don't know if they escaped, but I killed them. Not sure. That's definitely not makeable. There is something over there. I wonder how we would get there. Because this is obviously much higher than down below. There could be a spirit spring somewhere around here, or there could be another drop down somewhere over here. Anyways, this is not a path we can continue on. So, while we were dodging that guy's giant spiral flame attack, did I miss any items around here? Just a material. I think we got everything up top as well. Ooh, there's a golem up there. I don't want to try getting over there. And then was there anything else around in here? No. Could go that way. That'll probably lead to an adventure, even though it looks on the map like it might be a dead end. Thinking that might lead somewhere. Waterfall. Still waiting for an illusory wall behind a waterfall. So, on this side, it seems like we could go this way. And maybe this way. This way seems more promising for getting on top of this rock. And possibly jumping over to there. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So, let's go around this way then. There's a saving icon going on. I'm not sure if I should be concerned or not. Maybe go to the right up there. Yeah, it looks like there's a cave. Oh, here's a grace. So, since there's a grace here, we should probably go back. First, let's check over here and see if there's a way up onto this rock. I'm not seeing anything. There is this giant bridge. So maybe we have to get to that giant bridge. Yeah, it seems like that would get us up there if we could get over there. So we probably have to continue that way. Oh, there's someone throwing like those... I forget what they were. We found them... I think we found it last time. I wonder if it's still here. These, I think it's this. This fire spirit stone is what he's throwing around over there. Oh. Okay, well let's go back the other way that I didn't go yet. Because this seems to be the correct way to continue. And in here, so if we look at the map, it looks like it'll go through here into this area. Now this area looks a lot like this area, right? So there could be an entire underground cave system in here. Which I think is probably what's going to happen. That looks like a dead spirit spring, huh? There's definitely stuff over there. So, we need to find the rocks. I'm guessing they're going to be up there somewhere. Question is, how do we get up there? Could be a matter of we gotta progress up into here and then walk along this wall. But that might be too tall. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not seeing anything in this room. Oh, I thought I saw something up there. I did not. Usually the rocks that you gotta break are fairly obvious, right? And they also haven't been particularly far away from the Spirit Spring ever. I can't imagine that the turtle is related, but I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle, just in case you're related. No, it doesn't seem like it. I don't get why there's all these arches with, like, just stone in the middle of it. Makes me think that all of them are a secret passage. You know, thought I'd just try hitting it. Maybe the rock was there. Okay, I think this is a dead end right now. But probably good to mark it that we gotta come here again. But we'll probably know when we activate that Spirit Spring. I'm guessing we're just gonna be right above. So, that kind of takes care of this area. So let's teleport back here so we get all of our flasks and stuff back. So apparently this whole area has been like the ancient ruins of Ra, or Rao. So I kind of thought that the ancient ruins would just be like a small isolated area, because most of the ruins in this game aren't very large, but this entire area is ruins. Okay. I was just checking along that wall, making sure there wasn't like a secret cave or dungeon or something. Ooh, I'm pretty sure it just forced me off of Torrent there. Maybe. Maybe not. Does he always make... I guess he does make the sound when you get off of him. How have I not hit you? Okay, what the heck's going on here? It is, like, tracking at me. I think. Okay, he's dead in one hit. We got a pot guy. I think it's a violent pot guy and not a loot pot guy. Oh, we got a fire spirit stone. And there's another guy up here throwing more of them. It's a very interesting mechanic. Here's a sparkly pot guy. Oh, did these guys not have health? They just... Oh, really? They just die, like, if you hit them? Wow, that actually came down? I thought they couldn't reach. Where'd that curse blade go? I mean, I seem to be outside of his range, so I'm just gonna take advantage of this because I don't like fighting the curse blades. Ouch. What? I got stuck on that little ledge. Alright, you nerd. It's time for me to teach you a lesson. And you. But you haven't been quite as annoying. That could be a blessing, or a fragment right there, which would be nice. Oh good. Ankle guards. Where are we now? We're under all this stuff. We could exit right here. Do that momentarily. I want to check and see if this goes deeper. Okay, that is a blessing. I mean, it was kind of like at an altar type of thing, so that's another blessing level up for us once we get to a grace. Does seem like it goes further. Well, let's go to this corner, see what's there. Okay, this is just gonna keep going, huh? So I'm probably gonna peek my head outside then. Oh, this is an elevator. I'm gonna guess that it goes up to this area, maybe? So let's peek our head outside, because I think this might just be a dead end outside. Gotta remember, in these ruins, we can actually just use Torrent. It's just weird, because it feels like a dungeon, but it's not a real dungeon. Ooh, we got horned warriors all over here. How big is this area? It's all of this, maybe into this water area, but probably over here as well. We definitely don't want to fight more than one at a time. I see at least two. Wouldn't be surprised to find a third, though. My lantern on? It's not. Oh, that guy can see over here? That's even more problematic. I might have been right at the edge of his... Nope, never mind. The trees will kind of keep me safe. I don't know if I want to fight horned warriors while I'm being shot at by a great bow. There's a revered spirit ash right there. Oh, these guys are not that tanky. Okay. Sorry. I can't believe he dodged that. He'd be dead right now if he hadn't dodged that. Okay, we're just gonna spam before he gets to us. Okay, I had just enough mana. He did give flasks back. I should have drank my mana flask there, but it is what it is, I suppose. So, that's just one. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. They're definitely making this area annoying to explore while that guy's alive. I don't know if he respawns, though. Maybe he does. If he does, that'd be really annoying because it's, like, he's pretty far away, right? Like, I'd have to travel quite a distance to get to him. And then come back here to explore while he's dead without teleporting. We can continue that way. I kind of want to go check out this other building first. Just because of his positioning, I would guess that he probably doesn't respawn. Or you could make friends with him, like in Dark Souls 1. Or, is that Dark Souls 1, or was that Dark Souls 3? That was Dark Souls 3. Okay, so this is kind of the edge. So I could drop down onto the... Oh, okay, I thought I was behind a rock. Apparently not. I can't open the map is the other annoying thing. I could definitely drop down onto that lower area without dying. Here's also a ramp that kind of goes down. Okay. So now we got another Forager Brood area, but these bloody Forager Brood dudes. I wonder if we'll find more somewhere around in these Forager Brood areas, because he kind of got lost to us. Oh, you just... Is that Scarlet Rot or is that Bleed? I don't remember. I think that's Scarlet Rot, right? Okay, my spell hits way harder than his spell does. What do we got here? Scarlet Bud. Oh, I have enough for the Revered Ash level up as well. A large rotten bud that will never come into bloom. Material used for crafting grows in lands blighted by the Scarlet Rot. There was a time when these buds were not touched by the Scarlet Rot's blight, when they were the symbol of the small church deep in the ancient ruins of Rao. Okay, so while killing that guy, I actually had a thought that we should go back. I'm thinking how they laid out this map, because of how I would do it, given how this area looks, is we know that in here is an elevator. The elevator likely leads up to get us to here, which will get us to this guy so we can stop him from shooting at us, so we can explore freely. That's how I would design it. Like, essentially, we're given two paths. One of them has a problem on it, and one of them deals with the problem. So if you do it in the wrong order, then you end up having to deal with a problem that you otherwise don't necessarily need to deal with. As always, we're gonna check the elevator, see if there's any secrets under it. What happens if you accidentally walk off the side of the elevator that way? Do you get trapped forever? Because you can't really get back down. I'm not gonna try. Like, I could hit the elevator and then walk here. Maybe I should try. That seems just stupid enough to be something. The problem is, if I do that and I have to teleport out, that respawns all the enemies. So I think it's very likely that that is not the solution. Okay, this didn't... Did it take us as high as I thought? No, we were trying to get up there. It brought us out onto this plateau. We needed to get up to this plateau. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, he's got an interesting spell. This is the bird warrior guy. Didn't get anything from him, though. So, we got this building ahead of us, which probably will lead into a cave in this mountain, which will probably bring us out somewhere down here. But that doesn't deal with our golem problem. It does go back down, but I don't think there's any way I can make this jump. I could land on this roof, probably. But would I ever want to do that? There's potential that there's an item on the other side that we can't see. I'll try it. Aha. Not worth it. But there was an item. There's probably going to be an item on that roof as well, because I think you could probably jump it from there. What do I want out? I don't even know what my default right now is. I guess my default's kind of magic at the moment. What the heck? How'd this skull get onto the elevator? I don't suppose... Here, what happens if I haven't tried sending the elevator down while I'm up here? I don't suppose anything comes to me. No. Alright, so how am I going to explore this? I will start by going along this edge over here. Checking to see if I can somehow make this jump. I cannot. The fact that there's just an item in the middle of the water that you can very obviously see makes me think that I'm gonna get attacked by something. Probably that golem over there. So we'll fall for that bait, but after we've gone the other side here, okay. So we take a left from the elevator instead. And we could jump on all these things. very obvious that you could jump on these. But I have no idea where that goes or how we get back up. Could be a bad idea to do that right now. But let's mark that as, like, right here. You could jump. So, up is another thing, but we can't get there from here. What is that? There's something sparkling down there. Is that an eagle or is that something else? It's right above my head right now. But anyways, it looks like it's kind of a maze that you gotta walk along. There's an item right there. You could maybe get to the floor, but it looks like you probably want to walk along the top part as much as you can. Anyways, so that's something that we're saving for a little bit later. Get into this water and see what's going on here. Why is there an item? This tree breaking scared me. Divine bird feathers. Okay, that's the spell that guy was literally just casting. I was just wondering, like, aw, he didn't give it to us. A technique of the Divine Bird Warrior, the very first of all horned warriors, wielded as an incantation. Spread the arms wide like wings to release a flurry of feathers. Hold this incantation, this incantation can be cast while in motion. Hold to continue releasing feathers. The Divine Bird Warriors, and indeed this technique, are said to bear resemblance to the Golden Crucible. We could cast it, but our faith is kind of low. I've been staying away from most faith spells just because they don't do very much damage with low faith. Like, I tried out that Mesmer Flame thing, and it just not very good with only 25 faith. So I didn't go down these ways, though, because of the golem, dude. I forgot. Okay, so down there, there's two things. There's inside where the Scarlet Rot is, and then there was like a path down to the side that might take us to getting that Spirit Spring unlocked. I guess I should mark it. It's getting a little confusing now. What order to do stuff in. Okay, so there's him. He doesn't seem to care that we're here. Where is that? Okay, that is above the Spirit Spring. So the Spirit Spring probably takes you to that. Oh, there's the rock, I think. If this is the rock for that Spirit Spring, that's actually... I mean, I guess it's not that far away. Like, you can literally see the Spirit Spring. But it's definitely... You gotta take a roundabout way to get here. Okay, so Spirit Spring is now unlocked. So we could do that, and that probably could get us there. I don't know if it could get us up there, but it's a possibility. So that unlocks more for us to explore. So let's see, was there a cave back here as well? There is. That kind of looks like it has Scarlet Rot in it. Really? The material is just dead center in this thing? Alright, so we've got multiple directions to go, right? We got here, which had two paths. We got the Spirit Spring. We got this little drop down back there. And we got this cave. Suppose I'll start with the cave. Oh, yep, it's more Scarlet Rot. I think it probably the way that I should be going is this way, though. It's most likely to get me to here. Kill that golem dude. But, you know, there's a lot to think about. I can't always make the right decision. Oh, that is not the same spell that it normally is. This guy's, like, more powerful. Oh, really? Ow. Oh, they drop Scarlet Buds. Okay, so that resource can be farmed then. Guessing this is all Scarlet Rot. Which direction do I go first? That seems like the right direction. Let's go this way first. Don't roll. Don't roll. Rolling would be bad. Okay, hold up. Is this an elevator? It is. Probably connects to that lower Scarlet Rot area. I wonder if I could pull the lever or if I have to go down there first. Let's give the lever a try here, shall we? Oh, it works. So where exactly does that connect to it? Oh, the deer got Scarlet Rotted. Poor deer. That's what you get for running around this pool of Scarlet Rot, though, honestly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the deer is just going to get one shot by the Scarlet Rot. Send the elevator back up, see if there's a secret, and I want to see how this connects to where I was. I think that's literally where I was, right? Yep, there goes the deer. Wow, I can't believe that tracked him so well. I thought that one of those was gonna miss, so I cast an extra one. Okay, that continues, though. Pull the elevator back down. Is this literally where I was? Yep, there's a dead body, so... obviously been here. I'm thinking that this, because it leads up to the other area, probably just is a dead end with an item. That's why I want to go this way first. We can see that looks very much like a dead end with an item. But it was obviously not a dead end. Ooh. That could be problematic. I can't believe they live with 1 HP when you get the surprise attack on them. So I guess it takes the same amount of spells whether or not you catch them off guard. Oh, that's unfortunate. What the? He just tried to hit me through this wall? Oh, come on. His center of mass is through the wall. Or, like, the part that I'm locked onto. Oh, I cast an extra one again. Oh, hello. What does this do? Boosts everything. Okay. Not a secret. So this guy's like hiding almost if you come from the other direction. That hurt. I figured that when he dies, he'll give me my flasks back. He did not. That indicates... Oh, there's one more right there. I didn't see him. I was like, I thought this would be a group of enemies, which I'm pretty sure it is. Just need to kill the last one. It's the best angle to get this guy at. I don't want it to get dark. That's not going to be good for my exploration. Okay, there's our flasks back. Fly mold. So, this is just kind of coming back out. Maybe at one of the other places we could have gone if we didn't go in here. Where are we at now? Okay, another item. You can see the cross from here off in the distance. There's the spirit spring we just unlocked. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Is hefty rot pots. Takes fly mold and scarlet buds. Which is interesting because... No, I guess this stuff is... You could get rot pots. I'm pretty sure Aeonian butterflies are unlimited, right? So I guess these are also unlimited. How late is it? Ah, it's evening. So, like, that spirit spring probably could take you up there. I can't see. I don't think I want to jump that, right? Because I think if you get up there, then you could drop down there and explore over there. I don't think I can make it from here. I'm pretty sure the point of this area was just the cookbook. Oh, also we could... Again, we're not in a ruin or a dungeon. Technically this whole area is a ruin, but we could use Torrent to walk through the Scarlet Rot. Torrent is immune. So that takes care of this lower area. That's a start. So all the things that I marked are still relevant, though. We haven't gone to any of them. Now we could go up. Where would up take us? No idea. There's no indicators on the map. Oh, this is the deer. Go around first. We know that there's some enemies on the other side. More scarlet buds, 6 of them. Might sneak just in case there's someone hiding around the corner. Okay, that actually hurt. Gonna guess that after I kill the other guys, that I will get all my potions back again. Pest thread spears. Secrete sticky threads and twist them into 2 frontward flying spears. Oh, okay, that's the upgraded spell that he had. Skill of the pests, known as the kindred. I guess these aren't forager brood. So what's the difference between the kindred or the pests and the forager brood then? I guess the forager brood is maybe just a faction of pests that are not hostile. As the Kindred of Rot, now wielded as an incantation, secrete numerous sticky threads, then twist them into spears launching forwards, charged to enhance potency. The pests are abandoned servants, and it is for this reason that they found a mother in the Saint of the Bud. Let's hit him with something big. Okay. I'm realizing the problem with using that spell as an initiation. Once the ball hits, and the ball part doesn't do very much damage, after that they're alerted to you. So yes, the fire does a ton of damage, but it doesn't get the damage bonus of being undetected. Because the initial part made you detect it. Which is also kind of the disadvantage of the Blades of Stone if you charge it for the triple burst, because only the first hit is going to get the bonus for being undetected. So what all... Have we picked up anything else that is of note? Not really. I wonder, because I have so many runes, I should probably just get to flat 200 just because. But what should I level? I mean, the obvious answer is level whatever makes my weapons do more damage by the most, which is probably either strength or dex, it looks like. But part of me is like, maybe try and eke out some more points in faith. So you could cast some more stuff and make... But the problem is, like, 30 faith, if we're comparing what I could cast with 72 intelligence to 30 faith, like, the 72 intelligence stuff is just always going to do more damage, right? Okay, so what are we dealing with here? Nobody behind me. I kind of expected that. But I should have checked earlier if I was gonna be prepared for it. Oh, a grace. So where are we? I guess it's gonna put us out at this building here, huh? And I guess that Grace will be a good stopping spot. I can't rest at the Grace, though, I think, because all the things that I killed in the areas I still need to go to, I think resting would be bad. And I have full resources, so... It's not like I need to rest. I just need to remember not... Well, I guess the reason I need to rest is to do the Blessing and the Revered Spirit Ash upgrade. But I can always forego those for a little bit, because the Grace is nice enough to tell you if you have an upgrade available. So I'll surely see it in the future. So is this just kind of nothing over here? Sure seems like it. The other reason that I would want to rest is to make it not nighttime anymore, but... You know, I guess we gotta deal with it. So, is this where we are? Yes. That's a boss. Interesting. Church of the Bud main entrance. Okay, so since I'm not going to do this right now, I'm probably going to turn around and explore the other stuff. So I'm going to mark that as somewhere we need to go back and fight. Because they just straight up told us it's a boss. I am going to jump on the roof of that building. Once I guess run around this building real quick. I might as well activate the summoning pools. I don't know, does activating summoning pools really do that much for you? Like, because I'm never going to summon people, even if I play the game later. But I don't know if you need to have the summoning pools active if I want people to summon me to do stuff. I think you do. You can't get around this part, huh? Very much. And then that's that, like, castle surrounded in the shadow brambles. Yeah, there's definitely a reward on the other side of this, whatever's here. And you cannot do it without fighting the boss. And you can see there's an anti-torrent wall there as well. So you can't take torrent with you to the boss. Okay, let's jump. What's the best angle to jump at? Probably this rock right here. It's jutting out a little bit. Ooh, that is a far jump. I kind of expected that to be much easier than it was. Okay, so I can't teleport out because that will reset all the enemies. So I need to walk to where I want to go next. We're kind of in an interesting position, right? We got 3 spots to go and a boss fight here. I think the way to get up here, because I want to deal with this golem. Maybe this is actually the best, because I think it's just going to lead down to here, but it could be the base of all this stuff, and there might be stuff to explore under it. Like under where the Spirit Spring's going to launch us up here, but I think there's stuff to explore under it. So maybe that's what that leads to. I'm not positive. This might be the most reasonable way to go next, then. Because I think everything else, since we've explored it well enough at this point, we could probably run past the Horned Warriors. So, rare time where I think I'm going to end the episode in the middle of nowhere, but that's because we just jumped down from where the Grace was. And then we know that we're going to go down this path right now. But that'll be in the next episode. So anyways, it was a good episode of exploring. We made it into more of the Rao Ancient Ruins proper here. We do still need to go down here at some point. But we killed the... What was his name? Dovia or something? The Crucible Knight. We killed the Inferno Golem that was here. And then we got some good exploring done. Only found 2 Graces. I think everything in here is explored now. Well, I guess maybe this part could lead into the mountain a little bit more. But we explored a little chunk of at least like what was connected in there. So yeah, we'll be going down whatever this path is next and see where this leads us. It could be a short secret, but as far as I could tell, it looks like the only way to get up here. So hopefully it'll get us up here. If not, we're gonna have to figure out a different way to get up here. But anyways, that's gonna do for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. We are approaching the end of the DLC, but it's still probably gonna be a little while because I wanna do everything right. If I make it to the end of the DLC and I didn't find all of the Erdtree fragments, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed in myself. And we're close, right? I'm pretty sure I'm only missing 6. So we're doing a decent job, but there's not that much of the map left. So 6 tells me that maybe I missed one somewhere, but Only time will tell. We'll have to finish exploring this area and exploring um, the last bit of zones that we have left over before I could know for sure if I actually missed something or not. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay. Hopefully I don't fall off the cliff or something stupid. Wow, I need to think for a second. Okay, so gotta take a quick break, fill up water, and I will be back and we will continue. Alrighty. Well, let's get into another one. I haven't quite decided yet, but I think this one might be the last one we do today. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. In the last one, we made our way to the west side of the Rao Ancient Ruins. We fought the Crucible Knight here. I think his name was like Dovia. And then we fought an Inferno Golem here. And we have a few markers of things that I need to get to. Here, I think there was like a little side path. I don't know how far it goes or anything, but there was a guy with a ballista, or not a ballista, the golem with a great bow up here shooting at us. So I kind of wanted to try and deal with him first before I went this path. We also unlocked a spirit spring here that could get us probably at least here, but maybe also on top of this. I'm not quite sure yet. So we need to go back there. We did find a boss room here at the Church of the Bud main entrance. We did not look at the boss yet because I wanted to finish exploring around the area. So the only way I could think to get over to this guy is this bridge, right? And there's this thing here that looks like it could be a path. Right here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hope that it gets us where we want to go. Even though we have to drop down. But we'll see, right? It definitely looks like a way we can go. So I am planning to go every direction that we can possibly go and see if we could find everything in the game. We do have quite a few runes right now. I didn't want to rest because we have so much of this area cleared out. Like, lots of annoying enemies have been defeated, like the Horned Warriors and stuff. That I would rather just leave them up. If I died to falling here, I would have been really upset, because this looked very easily livable. Maybe you can't make it to the floor. From up top, I kind of thought you could make it to the floor. I hate that it's nighttime. I really wish that I could have rested to switch it from nighttime here, but also I see this jump. The only reason I want to do it is because I wonder if this gets us somewhere else. No, it does not. So, can I... Probably don't want to do that. Probably want to go over there and drop to the left. Although, doesn't it have the item? I think I saw an item from up top. Yeah, right there. We just gotta be a little bit careful with how we... I think you want to drop like this because there's a ledge for you to land on. If you go slow, it should be... Come on. I slid off the ledge. I can't believe how far I had to be off the ledge before it actually worked. Okay, so these jumps are not exactly easy, huh? They're a little bit tight. But I do want that item. So I will go for it. If I die, then me not resting meant nothing. So the goal is obviously not to die. That's not exactly worth it. Make sure I don't miss an item on the other side of these pillars, but I don't really want to go over there. It's just one more mistake I could make. Can't make that. It does look like it's starting to get to morning. So the slower we go, the more easily we'll be able to see. So yeah, you definitely can't drop to the floor from here. I was thinking that maybe you could from up top. And it does not appear to be the case. You dropped a legendary item? Or not legendary, a purple item. I actually don't know what any of the classifications in this game are besides legendary. I think maybe the game doesn't have classifications besides legendary. Oh, the spirit calculus is the purple item. Okay, so we're under this main area. Very likely that this is an elevator. And that... I see a lever there, right? Right above my head, so that could be where the elevator is. We just want to go slow and use torrent when we can. So I want to go over there. It looks like there's a secret over there. But I think you have to go there first and then come out again. But yeah, torrent can make these jumps a lot safer for us. And this does look to be an elevator, so I might... Yeah, there's definitely a secret over there that brings you back over here. But for the sake of safety, I should probably take the elevator and hope that there's a grace up there first. Let's send the elevator, see if there's a secret. This one we can actually get all around it, so there might be like multiple areas where there could be a secret on it. Doesn't appear to be one. I'm really waiting for them to do an elevator secret like that. They did one in the base game. They did multiple, like, under the elevator stuff, and they even did one indent in the elevator. As it goes by. But they don't seem to be doing it in the DLC so far. That likely means there's, like, one somewhere. Okay, there is a grace here. That's what I was hoping to see. Grace means if everything goes wrong, at least we made some progress. So, what's this one called? Ancient Ruins Grand Stairway. There's the golem dude. I really hope that he just dies when you kill him. But anyways, I'm not going to explore up here quite yet because I want to go try and do that other path. There's a likelihood that I could die here because this path looks slightly annoying. But again, I'm not going to rest even though it would be the smart decision. Because yeah, losing 550,000 runes is kind of annoying, but at the same time, I'll live without those runes if it happened. But we'd have to die twice in a row. The problem is jumping puzzles are the easiest thing to die twice in a row on, right? Without being able to get your runes, right? Because you could make a mistake earlier in the jumping puzzle than the last attempt. It's so tough while it's dark. Because you can't see the cracks. It's these guys, right? These are the dudes we saw next to the manse, the Midra manse. Yes, it is absolutely them. I assume you're hostile. I just kind of attacked without asking, but you seem hostile. So there's the little hole in the wall that will get us back that we just saw a second ago. The lighting is so bad right now that I can't really see anything. Like the lighting right as it's what is that time called? Is that called twilight? Maybe, no, that doesn't seem right. Right in the morning. Oh, there's like a secret room, and then it goes into there. Okay, we'll go back that way. First, I just want to see. There's got to be something over here, right? Unless it's in that room, I guess. Like, it's just showing me this castle. It would be really lame if the secret was just those two guys. What the heck? There's really nothing over here? That seems really weird, right? There's got to be something in this room then. Or there's a secret that I'm not seeing. But it's not like I can do this. I can't jump down there. Part of me is like, is there a invisible path? But like, where would it go? Is my question then. If there is an invisible path, I don't see anywhere where it would go. Not seeing anything. Alright, well then hopefully the secret is in there because otherwise, like, literally having nothing over here would be really odd. Because they obviously Oh, there's a chest. Okay. I thought this would just go straight back into that room, but it's multiple tunnels. Okay, so there is something. I was like, why would they go out of their way to design this? Like, it's not like, oh, whoops, you could jump on a random rock, but the rock has nothing on it because the developers didn't care about that rock. This is like they intentionally designed tunnels and pillars to get you over here. But then if there was nothing, that would be really weird. What do we got? Talisman of all Crucibles. Grants effects of all Crucible talismans. What? Why would there be a talisman like this in the game, out of curiosity? A giant mass of intermingling Crucible attributes. Reduces damage taken from critical hits and headshots, and improves the effectiveness of rolling and backstabbing, but also increases damage taken at all times. Rumored to have sprouted upon giants and is known as the Mother of Crucibles in ancient tower lore. So, like, the reason why I say why would you make a talisman like this is it just removes the use of all the other ones, right? Got the one that reduces critical hits. Reduces headshots. Improves backsteps. So I guess, how's the damage? So this makes you take like 23% more damage. This only makes you take like 6% more damage. Oh, no, it's because I probably shouldn't be comparing it to a talisman that gives me damage negation. Okay, so let's try that again. This makes you take 12 to 13% more damage. This makes you take like 8% more damage. And this makes you take 4% more damage. I mean, it could be close. It could just be the damage increase of both of these added together. I'm not doing the exact math here. So it might just be the damage increase of both of these, but you get all 4 effects. Which I guess makes sense. But at the same time, it kind of neutralizes, like... I guess if you really only wanted to not take damage from critical hits, you would take this. But if you wanted to improve your dodge roll, you would probably just take this and get all the effects, right? Because you're only getting a little bit more extra damage taken for 3 extra effects that could potentially be useful to you. So that's kind of cool. I guess that's like a high value reward. I'm surprised that's not a legendary, considering it's all of the Crucible talismans in one. Could you have jumped in there? I think maybe you could have. If you landed on that torch from that rock, it's possible. It would be annoying. I think you could make it in there fairly easily. I'm not going to try because I obviously already got there. But there's not a whole lot of reason to do it because you could just go around the long way, right? And the long way is not that long. So. What do we do next? This path got me exactly what I wanted. So I think we go kill that golem next. Part of me wants to send the elevator just in case something happens up here. I kind of doubt it. It's not like an elevator is going to come from the sky. It could, but it's probably not going to. So I guess I probably want the elevator back up just so I don't accidentally fall down it while I'm running around here. So, let's explore up here, make sure there's no items. Oh, where's that? Can I get to that, or is that behind the Bud place? Okay, that's what's behind the Church of the Bud entrance. Just a tree. I wonder if it has a Scadu tree fragment there. We do want to jump onto that building when we get a chance, but we should kill the golem first. I wonder, is there a boss fog gate on the back side of this building? Can't really see. The pillars are kind of blocking it. Where is that exactly? That's interesting, because we haven't been on this side of this castle, right? We've only been at the front entrance. There's very obviously what looks like a staircase leading out. It goes down this staircase, and then there's a door right there. Huh. So maybe that area is bigger than I thought. I kind of thought it was just like a large boss arena. There might be more to that area then. Okay. Doesn't seem like this plateau is going to have anything on it. It is cool that you could just, like, see all the different landmarks. Like, we remember getting into that tower. Like, that down there is the tower settlement before this. And then there's the jagged peak. And then over there is where Count Ymir is. And then I think that's Castle Ensis. That's the Shadow Keep. Yeah, it's just cool that you could see everything from up here. Ooh, an item there, though. What's the safest way to get down there? Probably have to take the staircase, would be my guess. Take the staircase, there's a chance the golem notices us. Yes, okay, so golem has to die first, then. Is there another golem guarding him? I don't think so. Oh, he actually hit me there? Dang. Oh, that you can't make that. I need stamina. Oh, the dogs are here. That's not great. Okay, the dog... One of the dogs died. Hopefully this just kills. Okay. Didn't actually end up taking any hits. It was a pretty clean fight. So, now I can go back and explore the stuff that I wanted to explore. I don't know if he'll respawn or not. That part's a little unclear to me. But if I was making the game, I would make him not respawn. I didn't expect so many enemies leading up to him. Are you kidding me? Like, if there was anything helping him, I would have thought it'd be another golem, but... So down there's the Grace, right? Yep. And over here we know there's an item. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. That's a rock. I thought that was like an animal carcass or something, and I was starting to get concerned that there might be a mini boss or something around. You don't care? He was just kind of lounging. Oh, jeez. There was another. Okay, well, we got all of our flasks back, so... It's amazing. I love that mechanic of defeating groups to get your flasks back. Because if you think about it, like, we haven't rested at a single grace since here, right? And we currently have full health, full mana, full flasks. It just makes, like, exploring less tedious. Because it's harder to run out of resources. Like, it really doesn't change the game at all for people who just run through everything. But people like me who want to explore everything have a much better time. Any reason to go onto that roof? I'm actually not seeing a reason at all. I think that's just a tree coming up through, or like maybe some vines or something on it. And we saw it from the other side. I don't remember seeing an item. So I'm going to actually assume that that roof doesn't have anything. It's kind of a far jump too. It'd be tight. I don't know if we can make it. But I'd rather not die trying to make that jump. Oh, it does occur to me though, if we do this, I should not do this. I should do this. Because this is the only zone that could be affected by the golem. And if the golem does respawn, I'd have to kill him again before exploring that. And this is definitely a drop down of no return, because we saw it from the other side. So I would have to teleport out of there. So maybe I do try and make this jump anyways. How deadly is it? It's close. That, I think, will kill me if I hit the floor. The problem is as we go, it goes higher and higher up, making it deadlier. Should I go for it? If I go for it and I fail, then I can just immediately come back up here, kill the golem, and then go back down there, right? And maybe run past the horned warriors or whatever. Ooh, that's close. You definitely aren't supposed to, or like, they definitely wouldn't put an item up here if that's the jump that you have to make to do it. But just be a little bit careful so we don't die. Okay, so let's check out what we got going on here. Yeah, I don't actually know. I know the total for blessings is 20. I don't know what the total for the revered spirit ash is. Because those obviously started out needing more, and they need 4 per upgrade right now. And we have, like, less than half of the upgrades compared to blessings. So I'm thinking that 10 is the total. Which probably would make sense, just because that would mean that we're almost done with both. Okay, so this gets us... Just make sure I'm not missing another path here. So there's this. What about over here? We did all that already, obviously. This goes to this staircase. There's an item right there. So we could go that way. Ooh, there's some scarlet rot dogs over there. Let's go this way first. Is that an enemy up there? Not resin. So the only point of that not resin is obviously to indicate to you that there is something here that you should try and get. Ooh, this is a separate area from where we were earlier with the dancing tree. But also these big guys. The dog saw me. How did that one hit not get him? I wouldn't have had to restart my attack chain if he didn't dodge. I swear that sword went through his head. Okay, so what should I initiate with then? Ever since I took off Loretta's stuff, that was kind of a good one to initiate with. But also this one's probably pretty good. Yeah, the guy's almost dead. Okay, so what's going on up there? Oh, that's a shiny pot, dude. Could be a blessing. These guys either have, like, materials, or they could have stuff as good as a blessing. It's a pretty big difference. Or a fragment, I guess. It's technically what it's called. Yeah, he had a revered spirit ash. Which is almost equivalent to a blessing. So is this above where we were? I can't tell. I'm not jumping because you will not live that. So there's a guy up there, though. Don't accidentally fall. What the heck is this green light? What is that? It's not like a marker. Oh, it's a scorpion. Have I not been? I didn't find this area. It goes to here, probably. I have not been there yet. Okay, there should be one more big guy, right? Oh, there's a mini dog, though. Where'd he go? I wanted to get the stealth attack on him, but there he is. He's kind of moving slow. If I do this, it's going to take a while. I could probably just fight him. It only did slightly, like 100 less damage or something. Because it's split up into 3 hits. Okay, so I could take a free hit on that scorpion. But I mean, since I have magic, I could probably just get free hits on the scorpion normally. Can you survive that? I think so. Well, let's see what's over here first. So this might just link up with that other path that we could have gone. Some more going on over here. Alright, let's check and make sure we didn't miss anything along this path, like maybe an item next to the rocks or something. Doesn't look like it. What if... I mean, the problem with this spell is you gotta get close, and the odds that they'll notice you if you get that close are pretty high. Oh, that's not the spell I meant to cast. He also lives that. That's obnoxious. I forgot I switched over to this spell to hit this guy with. Oh wait, he's got another dog. Ooh, that's a tanky dog. What? When this spell misses, it catches me off guard, because it's pretty good at not missing. Oh, this guy's really tanky. Oh, jeez. Also got laggy. This guy's really, really tanky. This is not your average sort of tanky. Where you at? Oh, he's real mad. I'm just not gonna fight him on his terms because this guy's got like, how much HP is that? So much. Like at least 15,000 HP. Eddie hits hard. Oh jeez. I may have made an error. Maybe I should go back to using magic, huh? It'll probably give me my flask back anyways, if I kill this dude. Yeah, I got everything back. Sacred bloody flesh. Okay. So what is over here? Why is there a super tank just sitting in this area? I'm gonna guess where the item that he's guarding was probably in front of him, so he can see you. Not behind here, because you could have snuck past him to get here. I mean, the reason that I did this with magic is imagine having to fight this room just straight up. You gotta fight like 6 dogs and 1 turbo tank. And one of the dogs was tanky too. So it just would have been a very annoying room to have to fight melee. So picking them off one by one with magic is pretty good. You can't tell me there's no reason for this area though, right? I'm not seeing anything. Did I get anything worthwhile? I guess we saw that pot dude, but that was a little bit ago, right? The guy was like sitting around here. Maybe there, actually. I don't see if he was guarding anything. Do a quick run through. Obviously we went down there. Wait, no we didn't. So that's that. But I think we'll get onto that from the Spirit Spring, possibly. So, what I want to do next, then, is go down to where the scorpions were. Because this looks Barely makeable. I don't think this will kill me. I jumped in a way where I could maybe hit that ledge, and I did, so... Maybe you have to hit it, but I think you could have made it without. It's just weird in this game. I've noticed that the difference between not taking damage and dying is very small. Like, there is fall damage in this game, obviously. If you've played Elden Ring, you know that there's fall damage. But, like, you could go down a fall and take no damage and then fall, like, a meter more and die. So, like, the sweet spot for actually taking damage is very small and somewhere in between those. A meter might be an exaggeration, but not much. Okay, so the rock spell... Oh, that other guy is just walking around down there. Rock spell is not going to work against this thing. Fire spell might not work either, because I don't think he's going to hit the ground fast enough. Is that thing aggroed? I don't think it is. I don't want to fight two at the same time, obviously. I have no idea how much health this thing will have. Okay, it's a weak one. Okay. He doesn't even notice all of his friends dying. This one probably is tanky. No, it is not. Okay. There's an elevator here, huh? I could probably drop onto that, too. But maybe this is what it's leading down to, that is what I'm thinking. Like, I can't tell if this is the intended path you're supposed to go. Like, was I supposed to drop right there? It does seem like it, right? Unless you're supposed to come from the opposite direction, but, like, you can't go up. I don't think you can get back up this. Want to know? I should make sure I know that I need to go here. Just trying to keep everything all organized. So yeah, there's definitely no way to go back up here. So it seems like they intended for you to go this way. Which seems a little odd, but sure. And now we're entering this zone. There's an elevator here. I think it goes up or down. Let's hit it and see what happens. Goes up. That's interesting. So, is there a chance that this takes you where the Spirit Spring? Well, maybe not, because I saw two areas that the Spirit Spring could take you. The Spirit Spring could take you here, and I don't know how high it goes, so I don't know if it'll get you here. So maybe this elevator is what gets you there. Anything on this elevator? I didn't actually look if there was a lever first. I realized there is a lever. There's always a lever, but, you know, there could have been an off chance that there wasn't, and then I just messed up really bad. Is that a giant mosquito over there? Oh boy. Part of me thinks I should ride the elevator real quick, because they put it, like, if this is the intended path, then you walk down and you get to this area where it's kind of an open area that you could explore, or you could take the elevator, right? They obviously did that intentionally, which tells me that I should take the elevator because there's probably a grace. And then that will get me essentially a shortcut. Oh, this gets you here. Okay, yeah, no, I forgot about this. Because we saw that glowing guy. So there obviously had to be a way to get here. This... You could maybe make that jump. I wouldn't want to do it on foot, though. I'd want Torrent to do it. I mean, there's a chance that maybe this is the path that you were supposed to go then, but... I'm not going to try that jump until I find a suitable shortcut. Or figure out where the heck this is leading to. Nothing? How is that reasonable? This entire area doesn't make any sense to me. Because that's the area that I've been in, right? I guess in theory... that just doesn't make any sense. Because, like, I didn't really progress anything backwards in this area. So it almost feels like I'm missing something. Unless this elevator is exclusively to get you out of that drop down. Which I guess is a possibility. It's not the stupidest thing that's ever happened. Am I really gonna do this? Okay, there's nothing. We had to do it for science. Okay, I mean, there's a tiny chance this elevator goes up now. Kind of doubt it. There wasn't even a lever here, right? Maybe that was the lever. So it seems like the elevator's purpose is only to get you out of this area. Which means that there's not going to be a grace down here. I think I'm going to be relying on my magic because I'm afraid of whatever these giant insects over here are. What the heck? Is that a flying scorpion? Is that what that creature is? There's more than one. It's definitely a flying scorpion. Oh, God. There's some boars around here, too. Okay, why would I kill flying scorpions? Let's find out. Oh, good. My magic hit the tree 3 times in a row. Okay, they're not very tanky. And this spell is going to be pretty... Okay, he's got some acid spit or something. Sorry, boar. I can't trust you to not attack me. He panicked when he realized I was casting a spell. Okay, so what the heck is the point of all this area? That is now what I want to know, because this place is a nightmare. Sorry, boar, wrong place, wrong time. So we're approaching this tower thing. It's a giant Miranda flower at its base over there. How much damage does this do? Oh, it one-shots. At least if I'm not spotted, it one-shots. I think the big one saw me? Maybe not. Maybe the noise I heard was just that guy dying. Okay, do not die. Dying now would be bad. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta kill if I want to get back here. Big item there. Oh, hello. I couldn't remember if they could go all directions with that move. Okay, now why did I come all this way on this crazy adventure? Aspect of the Crucible Bloom. That is probably a sufficient reward. Come all the way down here for. So that was one of the Crucible things that we saw Dovia use. Discovered in the ancient ruins, creates a Miranda flower on one's chest before calling down a rain of light. Charging increases potency. In an age-long past, before this land was enshrouded in shadow, the vitality of the Crucible flourished. I mean, the Crucible Knight stuff seems cool. Especially now that they've added to it with even more spells. Like, if I had more faith, I would want to use the Crucible Knight stuff. It's just, since I have such low faith, even if I use it, it doesn't really do very much damage, so it's kind of disappointing. So I think that's it for this area, then. So, only thing left, besides obviously over here, is the Spirit Spring. So we'll go back to the elevator. The elevator will take us to the Spirit Spring. And then we'll be able to do that. See if we could go up here, which I kind of doubt, but we'll likely be able to get up here. Right now, it's kind of crazy. Almost every enemy on this western island is dead. And we have we're missing one flask currently. That's like the ideal way to explore, where you don't die to something silly. And every enemy on the map has essentially been dealt with. So when I'm going back to an area that I've already done, I'm not running into annoying enemies. Is there a lever up here? There is. So if you somehow got up here, or I guess if you sent the elevator down, I still can't believe there's nothing up here. Like, even if this is a way to get back, you still would have thought that they would put an item up here for you. Just taking a second pass, making sure I didn't miss anything. Don't go that way, that would be bad. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. So, right next to the spirit spring now. I'll probably just drop down. I don't see any good reason not to. So we'll try and get on top of that, but I highly doubt it'll work. But otherwise, we're trying to get on top of that. So let's give it a... Oh, torrent was moving too fast. There... What am I landing on right here? Is this where the Spirit Spring rock was? Ooh, there's an item right there. Is this where we broke the rock? I think it is. This is gonna lead back to that top area. Yep, okay. Alright, well now I'm tasked with jumping down the Spirit Spring and hopefully not messing it up. Okay, so obviously this didn't go up there. I don't know if we can get up there, because again, this area seems to just be like a cave network down here again. So, oh yeah, right there. It does leave a spiral on the ground, so there is a way to know that you've actually been there. Okay, any other direction that I could jump? What is this area? Right next to this tower. Have I been there? I think I have, right? That was the first thing that we did. We went around this edge here. And then saw that we couldn't reach the tower. And then that's where we were with the Scarlet Rot. Wait, so if you came around that edge, you could have dropped down into the... I think I talked about that, maybe. That we could have done that, but I didn't want to do it yet. Let's explore under here first, and then we'll climb, because climbing seems like the main path. Why is there a little gap here? You don't fit in it, but... Okay, there is a pillar there, but I don't think there's any reason for me to jump to that. There's that item, though, that I saw. I guess I'll do it. I don't feel comfortable making this jump on foot. I don't think there's any reason to come right here. Okay, let's not die doing something stupid. How did I wrangle all of the little marmots into this corner here? Hey, what are you guys doing? We just found the little marmot hideout here. Anyways, if you guys could not block my jump, that'd be... Don't do it. Okay, just 1 second. You think they're gonna try and block my jump? I don't feel safe with them there. They're gonna body block me and I'm gonna die. I'll use torrent so I can go over them. Okay, what was the point of everything that we did? Why did I need this spirit spring to get me up here? Definitely can't get up onto that tower. At least it doesn't look like it. Ah, there's kind of like a floor right there, though. Maybe I'll try it on our way out. It's a chest. It's very overgrown here. So the only purpose is this chest, huh? Molted necklace +2. Raises everything. Vividly colored ceremonial accoutrement worn by horn scent vastly raises immunity, robustness, and focus. Horns are sublime artifacts to horn scent, and their presence confirms the... Yeah, we've already kind of read that. Yeah, that's the same stuff as the horn scent stuff in the past. Okay, so let me take a look at this tower here before we finish up. Is this actually where I've been before? Because, like, that right there seems like there's definitely something up there. 100% you have to be able to get up there somehow. But how? Okay, I'm definitely higher up than I was when I investigated it at the start. There's like an altar. You think that there was an invisible bridge there? Because you literally have to be able to get there. That is too suspicious. How would I check? Let's drop down. I'm gonna go to the base of the tower real quick again. I know that I probably don't need to. But something... I don't understand how to get there. It could be that that area that kind of ended... Ah, what was the fastest way to get there, too? I'm gonna send this back down now because we're gonna need it in a second. Did I pick up anything that I wanted to read? No. So, just while everything is dead, I wanna take my second look at this. Yeah, obviously that should be able to get to. There's no, like, spirit spring or anything around here, though. It could be related to the altar of the bud. Or the Church of the Bud area. We might have to kill that boss first. But... could also just be an invisible bridge. Oh, you can do this. Okay. I saw this and I wasn't sure if we would even be able to land here. I didn't throw it far enough. Of course not. It is an invisible bridge. Oh, man. This is what we're doing, huh? Well, I'm not just gonna run straight. I'm not that foolish. We're going to make ourselves a path of rainbow stones. I'm pretty sure you could probably just run straight. I think odds are like 90% chance you could just run. But I do kind of just like using the rainbow stones. I should probably also craft some more rainbow stones when I finish this. Gotta make sure I'm actually going straight. The worst thing you could do is accidentally veer off to the side and then fall off. Just waiting for like the very end to be like, haha, there's a jump, you fool. I don't think they would do that, but there's a non-zero chance. We're running out of rainbow stones. I gotta throw them a little bit further if we're gonna have enough. Do I trust it? I love making a bridge of rainbow stones though. It just looks funny. I should have plenty of materials to make more rainbow stones. Where are they? There they are. Yeah, I literally have 999 of the ruined fragments, and I probably have more in my storage. So we'll just make 90 rainbow stones. Does it auto-equip them? It does. Because there was just an empty thing of rainbow stones on my equip bar, I guess. Well, you know, the reason that I didn't try when I was on the other side for the first time is because I did not see this. It looked like this tower was not somewhere I could go, but I mean, maybe I should have been able to see that. I should have looked more carefully. I think I should have done that on my first go around. This is the Altar of Light. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it'll be the Altar of Light for us. Raise the Sword of Darkness to the light. Okay, hold on. Before we do that, let's look at how the sword works. Where is it? Sword of Darkness, 93, 93, faith scaling. Sure, that's probably all we need to know about it. Sword of Light. So, 93, 93, same scaling, same stats. Sword of Light pulled from the stone scabbard at an altar. From the quick of the root, unswerving rays of light intersect and reflect to give the silver blade form. Light unleashes the light carved in the armament's blades. Send the sword aloft to let loose a blinding light whose many rays sweep through the surrounding area. Also temporarily boost one's own holy attacks. Let's give it a try real quick, shall we? I remember not really understanding what the dark ability did. Okay, I guess it's just a bunch of lasers. Alright, well, I'm glad that we found this. Once we reload... Oh, there is a floating, tumbleweed there. I don't know if it got there later, or... Well, once we reload the game, the rainbow stones will all be gone, which is kind of sad. So I gotta admire our rainbow stone bridge a little bit here. But let's do a quick little recap. So this is done. So everything on this island is done, except for the Church of the Bud and this that leads to this. And so, overall, we still have no idea how to get here. And it's frustrating me because it means I must have missed something. Unless there's a teleporter in this place, I have missed something. The only other option is that Ymir will tell me how to get there. Maybe now that I've explored more stuff, he would. But you'd think that because he didn't initially tell me, that I just needed to figure it out on my own. So that's what we got going on. We gotta, at some point, go into here and fight what is presumably Mesmer. And I'm pretty sure we have to take that to the Erdtree Chalice after we beat him. But I can't figure out how to get up here, and we only have 2 areas that I know how to get to right now that we haven't explored. That's crazy. Alright. Let's admire our Rainbow Stone Bridge here. Where we got our fancy Sword of Light. It kind of fits. It's pretty... Oh no, the rainbow stones are starting to disappear! Oh no! How could this happen? Sword of Light with the rainbow bridge. Okay. I had my fun. So, I mean, it's also sad that... I wonder if it surely doesn't, like, go off into the distance to something else, right? I just jumped off of it. But it would be really tedious to have to check that. What was I gonna say? I had a different thought that I was also going to say, but... it's kind of escaped me now. Oh, I was gonna say it's a shame... because you can see there's no enemies, right? This place is barren. It's a shame that we are about to teleport and reset all the enemies on this island. But it's kind of cool that we got all the enemies killed. Mr. Turtle, I'm really sorry. I probably won't kill you, but I want to see how good this is. Not particularly good. Maybe if we're like point blank. I mean, he's obviously super tanky. Wow, he really, like, gets out of his shell quickly. I have no idea how good that move is. But anyways, we did figure out how to get the Sword of Light. Let me write one thing down. Just as a note. And then I think that's gonna do it. What do I want to do first? Do I want to do this? Church of the Sacred Bud? Or do I want to do this first next time? I actually don't know. So I think I'm going to do this. Exploration first, bosses second. So we will go here. Oh, it's sad to hit that teleport button and bring back all the enemies on the map. Anyways, I am going to do our upgrades before I forget right now, because we do have enough Revered Spirit Ashes and enough fragments for an upgrade. We also have 600,000 runes. So yeah, this will get us to 9 on the Revered Spirit Ash, assuming that 10 is the max, maybe? I'm fairly certain, though, that the max for this, the Erdtree Blessings, is 20. Which means I'm missing 6, huh? That's kind of crazy, because I expected to find a few more today. And the fact that we didn't means I'm not exactly sure where they could be. I mean, there is that one area of the map that I don't know how to get to, but I find it hard to believe that there's 6 over there. Do I want to do 2 level ups right now? Let's see what gives me the most damage. Do I even have my sword equipped? Oh, it's in the middle of the screen. I was looking to the right for some reason. Anyways, so if I did 2 upgrades, I would get to 731 if I did strength. 730 if I did dex. That has way diminishing returns. So strength would be the most damage I could get. But I mean, we're talking 5 damage here, right? Not a lot. But strength is also an OP stat, in case you didn't know, which is why I didn't do strength. But you can see here that as I get the second point of strength, my defense, my physical defense actually goes up. Whereas if I do that with any other stat, my physical defense will not go up, because strength is the baby stat in the game and gives you both defense and offense. Could get some more mind, maybe. I mean, maybe it is reasonable to get that extra 5 damage, though, huh? Give us the 1 extra armor. It's not like I'm going to be pumping up my strength to 60 like some of the losers you see out there who need 60 strength just to be able to play the game. So sure, I think because this is my highest damage bonus to my weapons, and also if I maybe get 20 strength, then it might enable me to use a few more different types of weapons. So I guess I'll do that. Might as well use the runes on something. We'll try and get to maybe level 200 or something. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this one. I was pretty excited that we found the secret rainbow bridge. Well, it wasn't a rainbow bridge until I made it a rainbow bridge. But anyway, oh, the golem does respawn. That's actually somewhat surprising to me. So we'll probably have to kill him again, but we'll do that next time. Good exploration today. Pretty much finished up, or at least I feel like we've sufficiently finished up this area. Oh, I guess I wasn't thinking about we still need to get this area. This area could have some fragments in it, because it definitely feels like a side area that there's not really much reason to go to other than for exploration, right? Because this is like the main place to go, these ruins. And then this seems like much more of a side area. Side area is probably more rich in blessings. And there could maybe be a blessing here, possibly be a blessing here. If we assume that there's 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, that's 4. And then there would only have to be 2 over here, which is very reasonable. I just can't figure out how to get over here, though. Should I go talk to Ymir? I guess now that we'll use a few minutes just to go talk to Ymir. I don't think he's gonna say anything. I think I missed something in the game. Unless there's literally a teleport in one of the 3 locations I have left over here to explore. So somewhere up here, somewhere around here, or in here. Unless that teleports me across the world to here, then I have missed something. Well, let's go talk to Ymir, shall we? We'll talk to Yolan as well while we're here. Oh, Ymir is not here. What?
Enough of you. Enough of you.
Ymir might be outside by the grave, actually. Oh. What the heck? This is not what I was expecting when I was like, we're gonna go talk to Ymir. Hold up.
Enough of you.
You don't care that I found the secret passageway?
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. I was not ready to be your mother, but I can still stay here. Nice and close. For now, my dear. Sleep soundly. I will return shortly. Please, allow the 2 of us a moment alone. I will release. I will.
Okay, I'm gonna reload the area. Oh, there's chances. I don't think they would put a way in here for you to make a mistake right now, right?
Enough of you.
Maybe I should just go down. The thing is, if I reload the area, there's a chance that I should just go down, right? There's no way they would lock you out of this, I don't think. So there's one of these things here, huh? I don't think I should do this right now, actually. I think this is a mistake. I didn't really read this guy's quest. Actually, I don't think I've read it at all. Doing this right now feels like a mistake to me. I'm gonna reload the area. It might be the wrong play. He might be mad at me once I reload the area is the problem. So we're just gonna hope that that doesn't happen. Oh, shoot.
Enough of you.
Oh, hello. May the gleaming star.
Hold up. It's morning.
Oh, hello. May the gleaming.
Okay, I need to... I know I was about to wrap up, but I need to figure out what triggers that. Because we need to be able to get there again. I think it's nighttime that triggers it. But I just wanted to go out to this grave real quick. Okay. Yeah, if I just made a mistake and... There's a chance I just messed up the quest, right? But I guess there's nothing I can do about it, right? I was making a judgment call that I thought that it would mess it up if I went and did that altar right now. Because I'm currently trying to do a different one for him, right? It is not. Shoot. What did I do wrong, sir?
Oh, hell. May the gleaming stars guide.
Maybe reload one more time. Ah, maybe I should have done it. It's still there. But you can open the map while you're... I didn't realize you could open the map while you're at the Grace. Oh, that might be something that I gotta look up. I should have just... Dang me and my thinking that I was messing up the quest by doing that right then. Is there a way... Because you had to press it from the front, right?
Enough of you.
I assume I can't... I'm also surprised that I wasn't able
Oh, hell.
to talk to him about it.
Oh, hello. May the
Okay,
gleaming
my only other guess is that maybe if I come from this area, there's a chance I messed it up. But there should be there should be a trigger for it. But if it only triggers once and I just messed it up, then that's unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't have reloaded. I think I'm gonna look up his quest, I think, after this episode. That's a little frustrating to me, because I think I might have just messed something up. But there might be a trigger to it, I just can't figure out what the trigger is. Doesn't appear to be time, like time of day based. I'm not sure. It could be related to the sword. I don't know. I think it might... I might just look it up and see what I just did. Maybe I shouldn't have reloaded and I should have just gone down there and done it. But I think there's a chance he would have gone aggro if I did that. So I'm not sure. Well, that's kind of lame. I'm now upset a little bit that I might have missed something. So that's why I feel the need to look it up, because I need to know if I messed something up or not. But anyways, we did some good exploring. We're very quickly finishing up everything. But I guess that's gonna do it for this one. We'll get back to finishing up that island next time, and hopefully I'll know if I messed up Ymir's quest or what just happened. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. It's frustrating me so much. I'll look it up during the stream, and I'll tell... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's go look this up, shall we? Ymir. Okay. I think if I was gonna guess, the trigger might have to do with the sword. Find scatter view. What is this? What the heck? Scatter view. You can reach the location by climbing down Morth Ruins. Yeah, okay, we did all this. Reach the storehouse loft, then use the small elevator. And then enter it and go up, work your way toward the ladder. Take that and then hop onto the floor to the north. Back gate. Okay, I mean, we've been to the back gate. There's a room with a statue. Use the gesture, "Oh Mother," found in Bonnie Village. Okay. I wouldn't have figured that out, I don't think. That's rough. I'm gonna write this down. Okay. And that's how you get to the place that we haven't figured out how to get to. Okay, lockout conditions. Um, will go missing and not be seated in his throne, which prevents you from progressing the quest. We still need confirmation to see where he moves. To continue your progression, you can redo the current objective to force him back to the throne. What the heck am I even looking at right now? Oh, I think I know where this is. Maybe. So what about the thing where you could move his throne, though? With the third map, ask about the nature of the world. Will not be there. Make your way to the throne. This time you can examine the throne. Interact with it to see it slide back and reveal a rope ladder. Okay. So you... I'm pretty sure it was just a bug that I was able to go down there. Like, I think that I wasn't... Like, I'm not far enough in the quest. I have not fought Mesmer yet. I was actually just finishing up, but I was doing some research because I thought I messed something up in my questing. So essentially, I came back to Ymir because I still haven't figured out how to get over here, right? So I was like, oh, I'll go talk to Ymir. Um, and I come in here and Ymir's not here. And then I examined the throne and it unlocks like a secret passageway. And I start going down the secret passageway and I realize that it's a ruin, like where he's sending you to. So I was like, oh, well, I probably shouldn't do it right now because that's not the one he wants me to go to. So I went back, reloaded the area, and he was back. And it won't let me go down there again. I'm pretty sure it was just a bug that it let me go down there right now because I'm not far enough in the quest for it to let me go down there. So that's kind of interesting. So hopefully later on in the quest we'll be able to go back there. I also just looked up how to get here because I don't think I was going to figure it out. So next time I'll go over there with my newly researched information. That was going to be a tough one. I don't think I would have figured it out on my own either. I probably wasn't going to go around just using emotes at things. But yeah, I mean, today I pretty much explored a whole lot of this part, this western part here. And you can see that I have like a pin here of where I still need to go. And I have this marker of where I still need to go. And I have a boss fight here that I need to do. You have to be careful. I mean, I hadn't looked up his quest at all, so I didn't really know what happened. And I'm like, I just looked up a little bit of his quest to get an idea of what just happened. I feel like if I had continued down on the path that I was on, it would have messed up his quest. I'm pretty sure that I was not supposed to do that. So I didn't, which is maybe a good thing. I don't know. I just hope that I'm not locked out of doing it later now because I did it now. Because, like, I opened up the secret passage, but he closed it again. So I'm not really sure what to think of that. But anyways, no, I have not fought Mesmer yet. I'm pretty sure Mesmer's in this room. I know how to get to that room, and I assume it's a boss room. I just haven't fought it yet because I heard that fighting Mesmer ends a lot of quests, a lot of storylines. There's a weapon in this area. I think it must be down below, would be my guess, in the ruins. But anyways, yeah, I haven't fought Mesmer yet, but I think I've finished all the quests that are relevant to Mesmer now. So I probably could go fight Mesmer, but at this point I'm probably just going to finish exploring everything else on the map before I go fight Mesmer, because I have very little left of this corner of the map. And then now that I've looked up how to get to here, I'll probably go over here and explore all this as well. And then I guess I'll just fight Mesmer after that. I do wonder... So I'm only level 18 on this, which means I'm missing 6 blessings. And I'm missing, I think, 4 of those. I might have 1. Do I have one or no? No, I don't have one. Oh, no, I do have one. It's right down here. So I do have 1. So I only need 3 more of these, I think. Is 10 the max for that? I assume that 10 is the max. I don't actually know. But I'm fairly positive that 20 is the max for the blessing. So I'm still missing 6 of these. And I don't know if I'm going to find all 6. So it makes me wonder if I missed something in the game. But I guess that area here could have one as well. What level scatter tree? Yeah, I'm level 18. Um, and those are all the ones that I've found completely on my own. I would obviously love to find them all on my own, but I don't know. I don't know if I've missed one. If I've missed one somewhere, it's going to be really hard for me to find one that I've missed without looking it up. Because that would require me to go back everywhere I've been, which just isn't going to happen. Yeah, I mean, it just requires going everywhere and exploring everything, right? Oh, I don't know. Is it a spoiler? I found a pretty interesting secret around here. I don't know if you've explored this area around here, but you just missed it. Yeah, I think I mean I'm probably already strong enough to beat everything in the game. You don't mind spoilers. So this there's a chance that you found it. This like kind of what is it? Like a tower? I made it all the way to the bottom of this tower and like found a crucible spell or whatever. But apparently there is an invisible bridge that goes from over here into the middle point of this tower, which was quite interesting. So I don't know if that was like I was just like looking at it and I was like this seems like I should be able to get over there, but I couldn't figure out how. And then I was like, "Oh, these two things kind of line up. Maybe there's just an invisible bridge here." And sure enough, there was an invisible bridge there. So I made a rainbow stone bridge. That's also where you get the third altar for the I don't know if you found all the altars for this, the Sword of Light, which is also the Sword of Shadow. Because you have to find the first altar that you find gives you the sword, and then the other two altars transform it into either the Sword of Shadow or the Sword of Light. So that's where you find the third altar. But yeah, I made a giant rainbow stone bridge. I mean, we cleaned up a lot of the DLC. It's almost sad that it's almost over, but there's still some stuff to do, so we got like hours of stuff to do still. And we got the bosses to fight. I heard that I think Bale is hard, and I'm pretty sure he's here. So that'll be interesting. I think that Mesmer is not exactly easy from what I understand, and I'm pretty sure that he's here. Saw the bridge on YouTube. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's really hard to miss when there's messages all over it. But I'm not playing online, so I don't get the messages. I gotta figure it out all on my own. Um, and then there's some other bosses that are hard, but I don't know exactly where they are. I assume they're in here somewhere. I did see something interesting today while I was up here. I was staring at this, and there's like a side path on this castle. I think it's right here. And it like leads down to a door that goes further down into it. So I thought this area would just be like a a boss arena or something. I don't really know what I expected here, but it seems like you can leave at some point and go explore more stuff. So that'll be interesting as well. But I'm pretty sure you have to beat Mesmer, and then I think you have to go up here to this chalice to then burn the shadow tree and get rid of these brambles. But anyways, yeah, I was pretty much about to finish, and then when I went to go talk to Ymir just to see if I could figure out how to get to that last ruin area that I didn't know how to get to, he wasn't there, and then all this stuff happened, and then I thought I messed up his quest, which I still might have messed up his quest. I'm not exactly sure. You haven't fought Bale. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is his grace, right? The summit one. If it's not, I mean, it might not be, but it seems like the summit is the top. So it probably doesn't go any higher than that. And there was a boss door right next to this, so I assume that's where Bale is. I didn't walk in yet. I was saving him for later. I'm probably strong enough at this point to fight him, though. But yeah, I thought I messed up this quest. Hopefully I didn't. I know so much more. I mean, it's kind of like... I guess it depends on what you mean by know so much more. All the stuff I know about this are essentially about the DLC is essentially just what I've experienced, right? Because I'm going through it super slowly. Like, the DLC was supposed to be like 40 hours at most. I'm pretty sure I'm already past 40 hours, right? I'm going so slowly, like I'm memorizing all of the map and all of the area that I can. As far as mechanics go in the game, I just know a lot because I spent 160 hours playing through the base game, and then I have played all the Souls games leading up to this, so I kind of just understand the mechanics and stuff, and how quests work and stuff as well. So it kind of just depends on what you mean by know more stuff. It's not like I really have a solid encyclopedia of knowledge about the DLC yet, because I haven't opened up the floodgates to watching other people play and seeing what they do that I didn't do. At the moment, it's all just what I could figure out on my own, and very little, like, obviously there was a beast man around here that I somehow missed. And I saw, so, like, I wanted to watch someone play the DLC, and then immediately they see an enemy that I missed, and I was like, oh, Jesus, now we gotta go back and fight that guy. I don't know how I missed him, but pretty much at that point, I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't watch other people play. Yeah. I mean, I definitely understand why people wouldn't want to do that, because, like, again, it's taking me way longer to beat the DLC, but it just matters like what experience you want to have, right? Like, some people just want to fight the bosses, and that's fun for them, so they just rush to the bosses, and if there's a boss they don't know where it is or how to get to it, they just look it up and find the fastest way to get to that boss, and then they go fight the boss. And as long as they have like 10 scatter tree blessings, they're probably strong enough to fight the boss. Whereas, like, I want to discover everything in the game because I want to make the DLC last as long as possible for me. Because once I finish it, I'm probably not gonna play the DLC again right away. It might be years until I come back to the DLC if I even do. So I want to have like a full experience, like feel like I solved the puzzles, and like if I get bored of something, then I won't do it, right? So it's just the stuff that I enjoy doing, so I do it. And other people, since they probably played the game differently, will find some value in seeing the stuff that I do in the game. So hopefully that's entertaining for people, and they get to watch me discover secrets that maybe they didn't discover, or they had messages and stuff that told them how to discover the secret. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad that you keep coming in and giving me someone to talk to during the streams, because otherwise there's no one else here. I'm not a big streamer or anything. So it's fun to have someone to talk to and bounce ideas off of. Like I wouldn't have ever known about the crystal dart thing. I don't even think I knew about that in the base game. I actually haven't looked at any of the trailers of that since like last year. So I don't really know anything about that game currently. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably play it. But at the moment, I didn't keep up with any of the new stuff that they released about that game. I don't even remember. Does it come out soon? Does it come out before the end of this year? I kind of didn't really have an idea of how soon it was coming out. Also, I don't know if you played no, you weren't you the one talking about Liza P? There was someone in my chat talking about Liza P at some point. I remember specifically it was while I was exploring over here. I was exploring here and we started talking about Liza P or something. Liza P was a really good game. It took a it took a lot of like the style of Dark Souls and did a little bit more exposition because they wanted to tell their story, but I didn't think they overdid it. So I'd be excited to see any games that are like up to that caliber, even made by other companies than FromSoft. Really? Releases in a week and 2 days? I didn't know that. I'm not even gonna be done with the Elden Ring DLC. Well, I might finish. Surely there's no way I finish the Elden Ring DLC next weekend. I just don't see myself finishing. You think about what I have to explore, so I got this. This is pretty big. That's like probably an hour of exploration. I got this boss fight. That's probably at least 30 minutes, and then this area, maybe another hour. Maybe only 30 minutes. But then I got the boss fights, right? And who knows how long that'll take me. So I don't think I'll finish Elden Ring DLC next weekend. Probably the weekend after, which means I will be late to the party with Wukong. I don't know, maybe I'll make an exception or something and start Wukong that weekend as well. Do like one Elden Ring stream, one Wukong stream. Because I'm ahead on Elden Ring episodes. I really liked Liza P. Like I thought Dark Souls 3 was probably my favorite Dark Souls game, and I think Liza P is better than Dark Souls 3. I think that Elden Ring is maybe a little bit better than Liza P though. But the thing about it is I do think, and we talked about this, Liza P has some quality of life changes that Elden Ring could use. And I also think that Liza P, like the gameplay, like boss fighting and stuff, is more interesting than Elden Ring. I think it's a little bit like more robust with the deflecting and stuff. I thought it was a great game. I completely agree with you. I think it might be it's at least as good as some of the FromSoft titles. It's hard to compare it to Elden Ring because Elden Ring is an open world game, right? Whereas Liza P is more linear like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is not exactly linear. Lies of P is more linear than Dark Souls even, but I mean, one day doesn't matter, right? It's still, I wouldn't play it before that weekend anyways. Although, hold on, I pull up a calendar. 20th. Yeah, I mean, 19th or 20th still would put me on the weekend after that if I was gonna play it. I just don't have enough time during the week to stream, record, stuff like that. We'll have to see. Maybe, I mean, I'll have a few days for it to come out and for people to give their first impressions. Then I'll figure out if I should play it right away or if I should finish up Elden Ring cleanly. I don't mind linear. I just think that Elden Ring is on a different level because it's not linear, right? Like it'd be very easy for Elden Ring to be this big and expansive, but be boring. Which is why when I'm exploring an Elden Ring, I'm constantly disappointed when there's not something somewhere. Like when I go to the edge of a cliff or something or down like a little side path and there's nothing there for me. I'm disappointed. But that doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. And I think like if that happened a lot, Elden Ring would be a lot worse. Like if there wasn't a secret dungeon like down here, I guess you can't see my mouse. If there wasn't like a secret dungeon right here after dropping down all these waterfalls and stuff, or there wasn't all these secret paths and stuff like that. But I do agree that I don't mind linear games either. Linear games are also like I find that Elden Ring could maybe be daunting for someone to be like, oh, I gotta explore all of that. That's gonna take me 40 hours to explore the whole map. No, thank you. I don't mind that, but like I wouldn't want to play uh Elden Ring 2 right after playing Elden Ring, right? Like that would be a little bit much. I would rather be playing Elden Ring and then take a break from a game where I have to like explore a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, you're playing on PlayStation, I assume. Is that what platinum means? I don't really play PlayStation too often. Yeah, I mean, I I did my Elden Ring a little bit weird. You probably couldn't have done it on PlayStation. I did all of the endings on one save file because I didn't want to have to play the game through 6 times or whatever to get all the endings and all the achievements for it. I did 100% the game. There might have been a few things that I missed, but the good thing about playing on PC is since I met all the requirements for every single ending on my one save file, I just copied the save multiple times and did all the different endings on that one save file. Which also the fact that you could copy save files so easily on PC Makes it really weird that they limit some items in the game because it's very easy to just duplicate your save file and then give all those items to a different character. But anyways, that part doesn't really matter. It's not like I am playing PvP or anything. I really don't like PvP in these games. I honestly think it kind of sucks. It could be fun to play like a match or two, but it's it could be annoying as well. But anyways, I mean, unfortunately, when you got here, I was thinking about wrapping up because I was gonna go shorter today. But I appreciate you always coming by. Yeah, if you have, oh yep, have a good night. And if you have ever any more suggestions like Wukong or something, be sure to let me know. You could always leave them in. I read all my comments and stuff, so if there's no stream or something, leave it in a comment, and I will take a look at it. Probably respond. I don't get a whole lot of comments, so I got time to read them. But anyways, yeah, thanks for stopping by. You have a good night as well, and hopefully I will be back on Friday. And we'll see. Probably won't finish up the DLC then, but we'll see. Anyways, have a good one. See